welcome to the first ever gameplay guide for Ogon's Wrath, the arcade-style platformer created by the Bitmates project. Ogon's Wrath is a 2D platformer with elements of gameplay inspired by games created in the 80s and 90s, such as Donkey Kong. In this video, we'll be covering what Ogon's Wrath is, the gameplay mechanics involved with it, and some tips and tricks from the development team to help you reach the top of the scoreboard. Ogon's Wrath is a blockchain-based game utilizing the Bitmates NFT. All owners of a Bitmate have access to the game. The game features two species directly out of the Bitmates universe, the dragon and robot mates. The robots are chasing the seemingly impossible goal of self-perfection and require the rare materials that can be found on Mount Cinder for their upgrades. The dragons, who have made their home on Mount Cinder, aren't fans of trespassers or thieves and defend their lands as such. You as the player will play as R-105, a robot who has just been assigned to the Resource Acquisition Division, or RAD. Your objective is to brave the sheer cliffs of Mount Cinder and its inhabitants and collect as many of the raw materials found there as possible. Mechanically speaking, Ogon's Wrath is easy to learn, hard to master. The A key moves you left, the D key moves you right, and the spacebar will be used to jump over boulders, gaps, dragons, and fireballs. On each map there will be a predetermined number of batteries. These batteries will have two uses. They can be used to mine the rare minerals found on each map, which will increase your score, or they can be used to drill through a boulder that's about to hit you. In either case, all you have to do is to activate the drill is have a battery on hand and walk in the direction of the object you want to drill. The batteries do stack, but once they are used, they are gone and they do not carry over to the next level. Another obstacle players will encounter are falling crystal shards falling from above when Ogon shakes the ground. They will be preceded by an exclamation point on the top of the screen near the location they will fall from. As you progress through the levels, you will eventually run into Ogon's minions, which are smaller dragons that will attempt to walk into the player and will occasionally spit fireballs. Also in these later levels, there are platforms that will fall away if you stand on them too long and then will respawn after a short delay. The final mechanic that players should be aware of is the bonus on the top right of the screen. The bonus score will be applied to your total score at the end of each level. However, the score ticks down every second, and if the score hits 0 before you finish the level, you will die. Time management is incredibly important during your ascent of Mount Cinder. You will need to balance whether getting that last crystal is worth it over getting the bonus points and proceeding to the next level. At 50,000 points, you will regain a life. A good tactic is to always have a battery on hand just in case you get caught in a bad position with a boulder and need to drill your way out. Ogon will always telegraph his attacks before they happen. Pay attention to his animations as you play, as certain animations are tied to certain attacks. And that just about wraps it up for this informational guide on Ogon's Wrath. Armed with this knowledge, us and the Bitmates team hope you utilize this information to the fullest and are able to take that top spot on the leaderboard. Good luck and have fun.